Today I'm reviewing my IWC Petronas Edition pilot watch, and I'm going to take you behind the camera so you can see it. But first I just want to talk about this piece. So what you've got here is a 41mm with a day date complication and a chronograph. And you've got it in a really cool sort of green neon dial, really sporting it up on this piece, IWC. By the way, there's some noise over here. Just apologies, they're doing a bit of work on the roads here. I'm in London today. And I really enjoy this watch. I have sort of mixed feelings about IWC because I love their ingenieur. I think they do great work on the perpetual calendars, the higher complications, and they have some really cool pieces from the Lake Tahoe, the Mojave Desert. Prior to that, they had some really nice colours and models in their both ingenieur line, but also in the pilot line, the Top Gun and everything like that. So one of my very first luxury watches, the Pilot Top Gun, the black ceramic piece. But on the whole, two things I think about IWC. One, generally they're too big. They're kind of like championing that larger, bigger watch culture, and they do it well. It looks good in a certain look, but generally speaking, I think they are a bit too big for me, for what I do, and I prefer a slightly sleeker feel on the watch. And generally speaking, I'm sorry to say, I think they're a little bit overpriced for the market. This one, I actually think a bit of an exception. This one cost me, I got it from the authorised dealer, about £7,500, I think it was. It won't retain its value. I would definitely lose money on it if I was to sell it today. I've had it a couple of years, I think, but that's fine. I'm absolutely fine with that. But you need to be aware of that when you buy an IWC watch, for sure. So yeah, I love the brand. I've had amazing hospitality from the brand. I've got to say, they took my wife and I to the Wimbledon women's final, and I got to know their team in the UK, and I've said it before, I keep saying it because it probably made an impression on me, I think. I've had dinner with the CEO when he visited my town in Leeds. I think they really do work hard for their customers and their prospective customers. And I do think that goes a long way, I really do. But yeah, anyway, let's get into this piece. I'll show you behind the camera and you can tell me what you think. So here we have the IWC Petronas, the pilot watch, in all its glory. Lovely exposed case back on this watch. You can see they've done a really good job with this. It's a really nice, I wouldn't call it a beautiful movement, but it's very much not unattractive either. And it's in that super light titanium, and I really like it. I bought this watch a few years ago. Don't wear it loads, but you can see it's a lot of watch for the money. You've got the day date complication, you've got the chronograph in there as well. It's titanium, it's super light, and you can swap out the bands really easily. And I'll give you a couple of the other bands that I got for this. The first one is this one, which is the green neon. Super cool. I've worn it quite a lot on this band. And the other one is the pink neon, and that's a really good look as well. Yeah, really like it. I got it direct from IWC. You could probably get it cheaper on the grey market, this particular piece. And I don't know if it's got much power in it, but you can see nice sweeping hand on the chronograph. The challenge, if you want to call it that, it's just different, is that they wear big. It's a 41mm watch. So for those of you who are used to wearing, I can't get this thing on, wearing like Speedmasters or the new Sea Dweller or even the Deep Sea or AP offshores, that kind of thing, you'll have absolutely no problem with this piece at all. But to me, it does wear a shade big for my personal tastes. And I think it's because there's not a lot of room on the actual case. Like, there's no real bezel on this. It's just all dial. And if you compare it to, say, the Vacheron Overseas, which is also a 41, I think it's a bit bigger to look at than this particular piece. I think the Vacheron wears sleeker, more flowing with the shape of the case and the bezel, whereas this one wears a bit more bulbous, let's say. But that's a look, isn't it? That's a look in itself. If you compare it to the Daytona, here's my white gold Daytona, and it's definitely significantly larger than this. But you know that when you're going into this watch, you don't buy it for a sleek, elegant piece. You buy it for that sporty look, and that's how it looks alongside a Daytona. It's definitely significantly thicker than the Daytona. There's no doubt about that. So yeah, to each their own, right? If you want this look, you've got a great watch here. And I think this was originally about 7K, £7,500. I'm sure you can pick them up for lower than that on the pre-owned market. But even at that price, I think it punches about where it should be with, alongside, say, like an Omega, something like that. Some of the IWCs I think are too much when you compare what you can get. And that's another conversation for another video. But yeah, what do you think? Let me know your thoughts on this particular piece. And I will see you on the other side of the camera for my closing thoughts. So there you go. There is my IWC Pilot. What do you think? Comment below, let me know your thoughts. And what do you think on IWC as a brand? Do you like their watches? Do you think they're doing a good job? Let's keep this conversation going. I think I'd like to take the channel in that direction of the brands, what they're doing, as well as just simply reviewing cool watches. Certainly an interest area of mine. So let me know if you are interested in that too. And hit the subscribe if you like this channel and you like my content, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any more videos. I'll see you on the next one.